All right, ladies, I got one question. Let's pop it in the chat. What does planning a month in your business look like? Rashana, introduce yourself to the room. Tell them what you do and tell them a little bit more about what does planning a month in your business look like for you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rashana. I am a travel agent. I've been a full-time travel agent. I'm newly full-time. This year, I fired my boss and quit my job. I've been owning my travel agency for 7 years. It's called Beautiful Vacations. You can definitely follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Hashtag the bougie travel agent. You can search that hashtag and all of my stuff should pop up. Anyway, I specialize in group trips for any occasion. A lot of people hit me up for overseas. I got my start in cruises, and my cruises popped off the year I got a hold of Deb. I think it popped off. I went on my first cruise and it was up ever since. And so now I do trips overseas and different things like that that involves land and not just a cruise. I've made my highest income earning month is like over $40,000. So I've done that. I've done weddings. I do everything. I do it all. I'm full service. So with that came with my market is international group trips. But with that, it opened up so many other markets. I do actually train other travel agents too. I'm known for training, and I don't just train on Zoom level. I train on stages. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I've been doing that for the past 6 years actually, but it just really started taking off, like I said, when I got into the Conquer Club. And what a month of planning looks like for me is I sit down and I do a lot of video content. I batch my content. And what I mean by batch is I probably, whatever makes me feel comfortable. Some days I'm not made up in makeup. Some days I am. And I sit there and I attack my pain points and just come up with a topic that I'm doing for the week. And then I just attack it like that. It could be in the form of posts, but to me, video content is always ruler of kings to me. It comes across better. So I do a lot of reels. I try to go live at least once or twice a week. So that's what it looks like for me. I schedule my content out on Facebook. I'm in professional mode so that I can keep up. And so I just hit it across. Facebook is connected to Instagram, and my video content I do in TikTok, and I just spread it across. Once I do it in TikTok, I come over to Facebook, and then it just pushes out to what is the new thing that Instagram, and then they have Instagram threads. So anything that I post, it goes all the way out. Email marketing, I've gotten a grip on that. Deb has gotten some of my emails, so I've gotten a grip on that. And I'm just trying to get my name on billboards now. I think I'm everywhere. I got text message marketing now, so people get daily deals. So you really can't miss me. So the only place that I'm probably not is on a billboard in somebody's city, which I'm currently working on. So I do a lot, y'all. But that's what it looks like to me. So it's nice to meet y'all.
Yes, I love it. So the Conquer Club is the big dog space. Y'all can see we don't hold back on how dope we are, how amazing we are, how much stuff we do behind closed doors. And I love it because that type of energy is contagious and it makes you realize how dope you are. And until you realize how dope you are, you're going to be average. Because that's what you think. Rashana thinks she's dope. That's contagious. So I think she's dope. I love it. Hey, Quetta coming in. Ladies, what does planning a month in your business look like? She said, I thought there was a net on my phone. What does planning a month in your business look like? And if you don't plan ahead, that's okay because that's why we're here. Planning ahead is a game changer. And when I say plan ahead, I'm hesitant on saying that because I don't want it to sound overwhelming. But even if you can have kind of like a rhythm for week to week, you'll find yourself being able to see what does a month look like in your business. Why do y'all think planning ahead matters? I can think of a couple of things. You can put it in the chat what you think. Why do you think planning ahead matters? I know for me, when I'm scrambling, I don't have clarity. I'm desperate. And when I'm desperate, the way I talk to my audience is different. The way that I show up is a bit different. When I have no idea how the sales are coming, I move differently as a business owner, and it impacts my confidence, therefore impacts my execution. And obviously, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It impacts the income. So it's this hamster wheel that I know when I'm hamster wheeling, I'm like, okay, you trying to wake up and start the business from scratch this morning. I'm gonna need for you to calm down and treat this like work. Right? I'm gonna need you to clock in and treat this like work. Okay, so Connie says, I feel like it makes it easier, especially when you have a busy schedule. Big thing. When I plan, it's more effortless and thought out. I like thought out because I think that's a big thing. Rashana said, I'm a mom. Enough said. I know that's right. So when you think about, that's another thing. That's why I asked y'all, could I be honest today? Because a lot of us have families. A lot of us have partners. A lot of us have children. A lot of us got stuff to do around the house. A lot of us just have no juicy left. The other day, I was on the couch, just no wig, bag of tortilla chips from the store that I love, just out of there because I need to freaking recharge. So I'm going to be realistic about having space for all of that. But when you do work, you have to actually be executing. Working does not mean being on YouTube for 2 hours, second guessing the same idea that we've had for 3 months because we're scared of what showing up for that looks like. That's not working. That's being paralyzed. And if that's the case, then I don't know if anything I tell you today will help because I really want us to see what execution looks like. All right. So monthly business planning, the purpose is to ensure you meet your sales goals using predictable business routines. Predictable business routines. And we're going to talk about that because, again, remember, this is a done for you system today. So I'm about to show you how to do all of this. I already got the template made for you and everything. The goal is going to be to create steady, daily, weekly, and monthly business routines to generate leads for your business. Connie said, how you know I be on YouTube doing the most and least at the same time? Because I be doing the same thing. It's like I know what I need next in my business. I'm like, well, let me go and listen to somebody on YouTube like for 6 hours a day for the next 6 weeks before I jump in. Girl, I will drive myself crazy. So the goal or the purpose. So we talked about the purpose and the goal. What we want to do with monthly business planning is build trust. So building trust through consistency lets your customers know you are dependable, reliable, and worth shopping with. As a business owner, I cannot get mad at my audience or frustrated with my audience when they don't buy from me, when I don't constantly let them know that I'm open and ready for their business. I can't tell them 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You tell your partner that live with you 5 times something and they don't remember. For your customer, you have to go, if you're taking notes, I have to go above and beyond to let them know that I am eager for their business. I have to go above and beyond to let my audience know I am eager for their business. I'm going to show you how to do that. So ladies, tell me in the chat, who are you selling to and why? Mandatory question. Mandatory question. Who are you selling to and why? And if you need help, say I need help with this one. This is why we're here. Because a confused business owner results in a confused audience, confused marketing, confused offers, confused closing. But when you're clear, they ask me who I do and who I do it for. That sets the foundation. Okay, so who are you selling to and why? So your customer's perspective matters here. So Ray says business owners, even when I do taxes, I purposely look for business owners. I love it. So you're doing tax preparation specifically for business owners. Who are you selling to and why, ladies? And if you need help, it's okay. This is something I need to conquer, and we can do that. So who are you selling to and why? What is the value in that deal? What is the point in it? I sell products. I know people need these products. I sell them. Mine are good. Why do I have to think about that? The reason why is because as a business owner, you do not have the same lens as your customer. You don't have the same lens as your customer. And the customer is the one swiping the card. So we can't just move on what I think looks good, what I feel comfortable doing, or what I think looks good. It needs to be like, no, when it comes to my customer, what do they want? What do they think? What do they need to know before they swipe this debit card? So Rashana says, Black women that desire to travel without kids for an experience over price. Come on now. Value and experience over price. I love that. It tells you exactly who she serves. And I just love it. Nakia says to women to help them with creating healthy habits. Ooh, come on, healthy habits, and give them support and accountability. I love that. I love creating healthy habits. Oh, baby, that's a whole nother Zoom. We're going to bring in some therapists for that. Sierra said women in business to help close the gap and empower them to take control over their finances and lower their tax bill. I love it. I love it.
Okay, so I'm driving, so I'm gonna do my voice, okay?
Come on, Anissa, thank you.
So my little slogan used to be products that bring out your best while you do the rest. And that's literally what it is. Like, I'm busy. I don't have time for a fucking 10-step program. And other people don't either. So I'm just giving people the good that's gonna get them what they need. You know, that little 5-minute glow and that education to help them learn how to love themselves and get their mind, you know, working and going throughout the day to just, you know, become a better human, you know, build that self-esteem and things like that.
I love it. So I think I want to go back. I heard you say products that
bring out your best while you do the rest.
Bring out your best while you do the rest. Products that bring out your best while you do the rest.
Should I keep that or throw that away?
I don't know if it tells me what you do though. What do y'all think? And maybe somebody else can chime in too. Because I'm thinking from the perspective of if I'm telling this to a stranger. Y'all know what I mean? And I said, well, I have products that bring out your best while you do the rest. That could be a rose. That could be some food. That could be a wig. That could be skincare. But I don't know if it tells me.
Well, that was my slogan when I first started. So I didn't know my target audience, something like that. I did come up with the avatars. I do have a few, but I know who I'm targeting now. But I'm still looking for that perfect, you know, that sentence grabber so they know what it is and what it ain't.
Yeah. A good like template that somebody taught me about how to craft this value statement is I help blank so they can blank without blank. So I help women have flawless skin so they can feel more confident without breaking the bank or whatever, right? So it kind of is that 1-2 liner that tells you who you serve, what you serve them with, and a little bit about why you're different, just very lightly. Okay, thank you, Anissa. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all, thanks. So we want to focus on our customer's perspective 24/7. What can you do to keep them learning from you or entertained by you? That is something for us to think about before we ever get upset that someone's not buying from us online. What can you do to keep them learning from you or entertained by you? So one way to do that is going to be through your freebies. Through your freebies. Who here feels like they have good freebies? Who feels like they have a good freebie, especially us service-based ladies? I want to go back to Connie. Connie said women-owned business that are higher in luxury are catered to business that are already established or new, but have a general idea of what branding is and the importance of it. Those who aren't afraid to spend money on what they need in their business. Yep. She said, me, Deb, did you get mine? I haven't created one yet. Rashana, did you text it to me? How did I get it? I just need to go back and see. Or is it in the email?
Email.
Oh, it's an email. Okay.
How to beat price fluctuation with booking travel. Something you need.
Okay. Okay. Nakia said, I haven't created one yet. Nakia, remind us what you do. Lifestyle coaching. Ladies, lifestyle coaching from Nakia. What freebies would you want to see from her? Come on, let's roundtable in the chat. She wants to help women create healthy habits and give them support and accountability. I can think of a few. Let's roundtable in the chat for her. Somebody share some ideas of some freebies here.
How to get started with that? Like, what is the steps? Like identifying like whether or not I'm living a chaotic life. What should it look like? You know.
Now that sounds like a good freebie quiz. Is your life really chaotic? How do you know you're truly living a chaotic life? You know, and it's like 6 free questions. And if they score high, then they go on to nurture for a consultation because they need to talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, or some steps, like the 3 steps to start, you know.
Yeah.
To start, you know, doing better, like how to get out of that thing.
Yeah, very good. So Ray says, why do women need a lifestyle coach? That's a good one too. That's kind of getting in front of that whole, I'm tired of you coaches, y'all scamming, y'all know, like we know, like our audience thinks that. You know what I'm saying? So let's just kind of get in front of that and say, hey, here's the true value that I bring as a lifestyle coach. You know, that's really good. Yeah. Connie said tips to take for bettering your life. Tackling life and self-care. Rashana says, oh, Stephanie. Steffi, is that you? Is that our Steffi? Steffi says how to be organized, maybe.
Yes, girl, it's me.
Oh, okay. Hey. Yeah, I know the Conch Club. I did not expect nobody from Conch Club to come with this Saturday. I didn't even ask them, so it just means so much to me. Oh, I love it so much. Thank y'all. How to stay organized. So those are some good freebies. Service-based ladies. Do you see how from your customer's perspective, they want you to solve their problems before they even think about paying you? That's what they're telling you. Hey, solve some of my problems. And once you do that, the trust is going to be so immense. I'm going to want to take the next step. That's what everybody's telling you. They're saying, hey, you know, she said, I'm paralyzed by having so many ideas. It's okay, Nakia. Especially if you're anything like us. I see Donna shaking her head, Nakia, Rashana. My ideas, baby. Listen, I'm about to buy a candle making kit on Amazon the other day because I was like, Conquer candles, you know what I'm saying? Like the ideas be ideaing, okay? But I've had to, I think it has also taken me enough times to kind of fail with that squirrel mindset. And the only time that I can see consistent results is when I slow down. I think that's the only thing I had to whoop my own butt over time with that, you know. So, but felt, understand. Okay. Freebies. Quetta, is that you? She said, I'm not sure what freebies I can offer that makes sense. Remind everybody in the chat what you do. Connie says, I offer an ebook with steps you can take to start elevating your brand's image. Connie, are you high ticket? How much does it cost to work with you? Okay, Anissa says, I know what problems I want to solve, but right now I want to wait until the money comes in to invest in skin-specific conditions. Right now, I just sell good products that hydrate. Okay. How many of us know that we're going to have to go so long being in the negative in our business? Oh, y'all told me I could be honest with y'all tonight. Y'all told me I could be honest. How many of y'all know? I talked to somebody the other day. They said, Deb, I really want to learn, but this business is costing me every month. I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of how it goes. This is why you do not quit your day job. Trying to impress somebody online because, yeah, it's just the reality. Okay, roughly 2,500 to 3,775. I thought it was gonna be more than that, Connie. I thought it was gonna be at least like 10,000. When you think about Lux branding, I'm thinking that starts at 30 to 50K. But we'll talk more about it. She said it's me. Okay, hey girl. Okay. All right, let's get into it, ladies. So your goal is going to be to get interested people off social media as fast as possible, ladies. That's your new goal for social media. I'm going to use a great freebie or great freebies and get them off social media. And those are the people that I sell to. So Don, if you do life insurance, it can be a free guide on 6 things that all minority families need to know about the life insurance policy they have at work.
Yeah,
Because
that's
a lot
exactly.
of us, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was sitting here thinking about because my freebie is literally talking to each family and letting them know what is available to them. And that's free. I mean, me having a conversation with them for an hour, that's totally free. They can come back to me and say, hey, Donna, I want to go ahead and get this policy because I want to protect my family in the future. So yeah, you're absolutely right. That is what I'm trying to do.
Perfect. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So y'all, we've got to prove how valuable we are. And once people say, hey, I want that freebie, you go sell to them. So that way you're not hollering and screaming and confused about who on the other side of your social media is possibly interested. You know, those 6 people that got my freebie yesterday, they interested. So I'm going to go nurture them and talk to them and close the sale and follow up. You're going to create your own book of business full of sales lead. And so now your social media is not this irritating thing that you're wondering why sales aren't coming on the other side. You're using it as a lead generation tool. Do you see how that can change the game for you and your mindset? If you understand that you need to use social media as a lead generation tool for your service or product, and not to just drop the link every 5 minutes, and you create your own book of business. Next thing you know, 6 people got your freebie, 20 people got your freebie, 40 people got your freebie, 80 people got your freebie. I looked the other day, almost 3,000 folks wanted my freebies. So when I need sales, where do I go? Do I go frustrated on my social media audience and fuss at 14,000 followers? Or do I go to the people that's already said, hey, Deb, I'm interested in that? Create your own book of business using your social media. It is going to kill 99% of the anxiety that you have around it. I hope that feels good. I'm going to keep going for the sake of time, okay? Because it's Saturday, y'all. And my cousins are taking me to some club. They got a slide in the chat. I don't know if I can wear a wig, some heels, or nothing. So that's kind of in the back of my mind. It just sent me to place. I said, a slide? Child, we got to get through this presentation, y'all. I got to go. Okay. For those of you that want to schedule out social media content, I want you to screenshot this. Screenshot this. Metricool. Somebody randomly online, some non-minority people, told me about Metricool, and I said, no, I ain't never heard of this before. It's 100% free. You can schedule your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and your shorts. One click, all at one time. And so I said, well, let me use it and test it myself before I share. Because some of these scheduling apps, you know, they have a glitch where it won't post, or it'll post to Facebook and Instagram, but not TikTok, or not 100% accurate so far, y'all. And so I want to make sure that y'all have this, because I know Rashana mentioned earlier, like the idea of creating all of your videos at once, which is something that we really believe in with Conquer and inside the Conquer Club. Get cute, go and do you about 6 little videos and schedule them bad boys out. Okay. And this website is a good free way to do it, y'all. Okay. And I have the link to it. I do have an affiliate link even for the free program, and I'll email it to y'all after this. Okay. So I already got the link. I already got the schedule in there for y'all and everything. I just need you to execute. Can you bring a little execution and consistency? You're going to be straight. So Deb, you said I need to understand who I'm selling to and why. Got that. I need a good freebie. I want to go back to the chat because I think that Quota's mentioned that she does canvas prints. So if she does canvas prints, I would love for us to round table in the chat and let's help our sis out and give her some ideas on some freebies. She does canvas prints. So Quetta, I come off mute right quick because I want to make sure I want to make sure everybody feels good before I keep moving. Is this people can send you custom photos? Some of them are quotes.
Their power run out, y'all. So bear with us for a moment. She's coming right back.
Thank you.
Some ideas for you, what I was saying. Some ideas would be how to care for them. I would want to know how do I determine how to hang the photo? I know when I was hanging pictures when I was living in Florida, it's a strategy to it. Like the wall can't be too hollow or something like that. What are the tools that I need to hang it? What are the proper tools? How do I place it? You know, different things like that. I would want to know about hanging a Canva or a print or some type of thing on my wall, because I don't know the first thing about hammering nothing into no wall. I really don't. So when you think about freebies, think about how you can solve a problem. That's like the best example I can give you. She said I was refreshing my phone. Yeah, that's like the best. Yeah, her power went out. But I would do it like that. And then with those type of prints that you got, how do you care for them? Like somebody did in the chat, do you dust them? Like, don't they get dusty? Do you use furniture polish or what? Like, what's going on here? I wouldn't give away free products, Anika. Yeah, how to keep them straight. There you go. Because my stuff be crooked. Anika, I wouldn't give away free products. I wouldn't do that as a freebie. That would be if I did something like that. That would be if they actually purchased something. Like if you sold skincare or something like that, they would have to purchase something in order to receive a free sample product. I wouldn't just give that out as a freebie in an email. I wouldn't do that. They would have to buy something from me before they get something for free like that. Yeah. How to keep that picture straight is my problem. Yeah. How to care for it. Because with the type of prints that you do, it's not a picture frame. It's like it's different. So I don't even know how don't it get dusty? Like what do I need to clean it? Would be my question. And how to keep it straight. Because I don't know the first thing about hanging a candle like that.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Rashana. Y'all know crazy
You
stuff always be happening. You try to do something with your life. I'm like, why would the power go out? Out of all days and times. But thank y'all. I know y'all was talking about Quetta with the canvases for the freebies. So okay. What
You
emails?
can get you could get Deb's opinion, but she was saying, Anika was saying, could she give free products out? And I told her I don't think she should do that unless somebody buys something. Like if you got another product that you're getting ready to come out with that's new, maybe if somebody purchased something, you give them a free sample so they can know what's next coming out because they're gonna want more from you. That's the only time I would give out a free product.
Yeah, the thing with products is my thing has always been to test your freebies. I mean, I kind of stand by that regardless. Like me, I've kind of like tested the freebies to see. I see people really respond to like free courses and stuff like that. But for product-based business, sometimes it's a coupon. Let's say if you going to buy a new TV, they say, well, if you buy a TV from us, you'll get a free wall mount, or you'll get $50 off your wall mount. They're using that as a freebie to entice you. You're gonna pay full price for the TV, but $50 off your wall mount. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to get one regardless, so I might as well go get one from here where they're gonna give me 50 off. You're just truly thinking about your customer. Connie said, I love anything free, okay? And I love a good spend 10 to get 5, spend 20 to get 5, spend 45, get 5. Baby, I'm gonna put some bubble gum, house shoes, anything in my cart to meet that threshold to get my $5 off. So, okay. So I see y'all talking about emails too. We'll talk through that about the email marketing. So your content planning. So what is content, Deb? So content is any written combination of written posts, videos, blogs, emails, and more. That's content. So content isn't just a TikTok video. Content isn't just going live. That's included in there. But content can be a post. It can be a blog. It can be the emails that you send out. YouTube videos. That's all content. Exchanging information. Exchanging education. Exchanging entertainment. Okay? So the goal of your content, remember, we're not online to get people to buy. We're building our book of business. That's what we're using social media for. So the goal of our social media is to attract leads who are interested, period, so that you come into my freebie, come into my lead magnet, because I'm going to get you behind closed doors, okay? And then number 2 is to nurture the people who've already expressed interest. I downloaded your freebie and I'm still following you. I can't tell you how many people said, yeah, Deb, I've been watching you for like a year and a half. I'm like, you've been in my funnel for 16 months. But what are they looking for? I want to make sure you're reliable. I want to make sure you're consistent. I don't want to be your guinea pig. I got to make sure you own. Because y'all said I could be honest. So even once they download that freebie, they might not be ready to buy right now. They're going to download the freebie and be ready to buy in December. Are you going to still be in place? They might buy next week. They might buy in December. They might buy in 2027. You need all those people circulating in your funnel. Without it, you're back to desperation. Build your book of business. Okay? So the expectations here is for you to build trust through organic content. Although, ladies, it has no magic time formula. Okay? The key is to be consistent and make sure you're following up. So, hey, Donna, I see you grabbed that freebie yesterday. You want to go ahead and schedule a consultation? Okay, you want to do it next week? Okay, cool. Next week comes. Hey, Donna, you want to go ahead and talk Tuesday at 2? How many of us have complained about sales and not followed up with somebody that ghosted us? They're in your funnel. You can go follow up. They're in your funnel. They're exactly where they're supposed to be, which is inside your sales funnel. Okay. Content schedule. Listen, y'all know the Conquer Club, we don't be fussing about no content schedule. Girl, if you don't post that stuff and get off that thing. So content schedule, here you go. You can have it. I got all the free courses about what is inspirational content, what is engagement content. I got all this stuff on YouTube. I got the free courses. You can listen to it. Schedule this stuff in Metricool, and we're going to focus on building your book of business and closing so that you get sales. We are not twisting our wheels about what reel to post on Instagram next Tuesday. We're making sure that the content entices the freebie. It helps me build my book of business, and it's consistent. That's it. It's not making somebody go from they don't know me to buy. That's not the funnel. That's an impossible sales funnel. You just start following. I'm finna drop the link to shop. Impossible sales funnel. Okay. Inspirational content. Not no Martin Luther King quote. This is your customer's perspective. Remember, they don't care about that. That's why did you decide to be an entrepreneur? What are you doing in the community? What's the mission? Like, why do you want to serve us? Why do you like this so much? Where do you spend time when you ain't here doing reels in your business? So you're going to have to open up your mouth and tell people who you are and what you got going on. And it's just plain and simple as that. And you can have the best product or the best service. But if person number A is just dropping the link, but person number B is educating you, they telling you the mission, they telling you the impact. Same product or service, but you're asking other humans to buy from you, not robots. This is the simple part. I get that the execution isn't as easy, and I get that this does not come overnight. But for those of you ladies who've been back and forth on social media 2-3 years, it's really going to be time to just do it at this point. I mean, seriously. And I'm sure you know that when you have put in the effort, they've given it back to you tenfold. I know for a fact you've seen it. I know for a fact you have. I know for a fact you have. Is this content schedule difficult to execute? No, it is not. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you post a framework. Tuesday and Thursday, you post a framework. I've been doing it for 5 years. Nobody has noticed. Somebody joined us on our phone. Who is that? She's talking. I'm trying to see who it is. I'll be wanting to know everybody. Let me go to the chat because we can do this. She says, I am her. Who is that in the chat that said, I am her? I want to see. Hey.
That's Davana. I am her.
Girl, so happy to see you. I was hoping you joined. Okay, perfect.
I'm happy to look. I had work today, so I wasn't able to get on, but I'm on my break. So I was like, oh, let me get on here because I'm on my break.
Yes, to the Saturday mornings, people coming on their break. Who was in the car from their kids? Girl, baby, I'm here for it. Okay. I'm here for it. Okay. This content schedule isn't difficult to execute, ladies. Okay. I will send this to you after. Okay. But I hope y'all see where I'm going with this. I'm gonna blast through this so we won't be in here all day. And then I'll come for questions slide after this. So remember, ladies, our new goal is about generating leads and building a book of business. If that changes the game for your mindset, let me know in the chat, because it changed the game for my mindset, my planning, and my closing and my sales once I realized this. This is what stopped me. This is why people can look and see that you're different from your competition. It does not feel salesy. It almost feels like I need it so bad, I have to go get this freebie, and I got to see what else I can pay for and get. So your purpose is to shift your focus to using social media to generate leads for your freebies, ladies. This is why we have good freebies. This is why we have amazing freebies. Amazing. Imagine Donna with life insurance. You do a workshop for millennials who want to get life insurance for their parents. But we hear your parents, oh, sick, pre-existing conditions is going to be high. We can't afford it. We avoid it. And then we watch our friends' parents die. We be like, oh, I need to get their life insurance. We avoid it. So imagine you do a workshop for us and you break down all of my fears and you start following up with me. And you get 30 of us on this workshop. And your goal is to close 5 people at 2K.
No
Come on,
brainer.
y'all.
No
Come on,
brainer.
y'all.
Exactly.
This is why in the Conquer Club, we have amazing freebies. This is why you're going to see us on live. This is why Sierra's going to host the events. This is why Ashley has her budgeting workshops for single moms. We're pushing you through our funnel, okay? So you want to have constant contact. That's an important part of that too. So once they get in that funnel or come into that freebie or whatever it is, they need constant contact from you. So don't feel like you're bothering them, okay? We want to debunk that. Because especially if they downloading the freebie, oh my God. Baby, you my new BFF. I'm going to assume that you want to buy. You just a little scared to tell me. You got a crush on me. You're just scared to tell me. That's what I'm going to assume. So I'm going to say, baby, come on. Have constant contact. It is okay. As a customer, I'm going to ghost you. Have we ever ghosted anybody as a customer? Was it anything personal? It wasn't nothing personal. It's okay. But imagine if I had 30 people on my workshop and 21 of them ghosted me, but 9 of them came on their consultation. Babe, come on now. She said I would never. Okay, I have. I know I did ghosted some folks before. And as a customer, let me tell y'all something too that I've learned too, just from listening to other mentors and stuff. A customer, especially if you're service-based, ladies, they're going to assume if I ghost them enough, they'll leave me alone. But there have been times where my follow-up was so diligent, they like, dang, I wish my follow-up was like that for my customers. Let me see what they talking about. So, like people watch everything about the way you move. Okay. So now everyone here after today, we're going to focus on bringing more value than our competition. A big thing we talk about in the Conquer Club too is we want to stand out from our competition. We want to be more valuable than them. We just do. What they charge them, the courses that they charge $3,000 for, all of it for free on my stand store. Come learn it. You want to learn content calendars on there. You want to learn about target audiences on there. You want to get consistent is on there. You want to hear me every day motivate you? Come to the socials, is there. This builds immense trust with your audience and fuels them to take the next step. The workshop with Donna, you're going to have me sitting up there thinking, I'm be eating like, dang, the lady said earlier, I ain't got to, how you sit back and be thinking, you be like, well, maybe I could. She said it'll be $89 a month. I thought it was going to be more than that. Then you be like, well, let me go look and see again, We're focusing on our customer's perspective 24/7, which is why spaces like this are good, because what are we helping each other do? Oh, I didn't think about it. Oh, my customer is thinking that. You're right. I got my business hat on. I got to put my customer hat on. Any questions, ladies? Is this changing the game? Is this confusing? Are you missing something? What do you think? Tell me in the chat. Or one person come off mute so that we can go ahead and power through the last part. Does anybody have anything?
I want to make a comment to go outside here because these kids are here playing Uno. But I just want to make a comment. I know y'all see it online in the building, the Boss Academy and the Hustle and Get Paid groups and stuff. This is why people get mad at people when they say, oh, inbox me or X, right. You're not giving them enough free information. This is why people are getting upset. And I hope that clicked on a light bulb. Give them the value for free. That way they have to come to you. They don't have a choice.
Yes, so good. So good. Because ultimately it's about that trust. And if it can't be out in the open for some reason, maybe I shouldn't trust it as much. That's probably what I'm not thinking in that moment that deep, but that's kind of what is stirring up inside me. It's like, okay, well, maybe not. And we don't want our customers to think maybe not ever. Okay. Y'all ready for one more game-changing tactic for your business? Sierra, tell them. Y'all ready for one more game-changing tactic for your business, ladies? So remember, everybody here, we're going to focus on value. Even if you are 100% desperate for sales today, if you're 100% desperate for sales today, you need to do even more value and way less selling, because we can smell that desperation on you a mile away. And I get it, but you got to date us a little bit first. You got to warm me up some, child. Okay? So we're going to focus on way more value. We're going to focus on better freebies. And I've already included where to put your freebies. Make your freebie in Canva. I've showed you where to upload it, how people can opt in. You can see the list of people, how to email them. I've laid all of that out for you. I just want you to learn it and think through it right now. Okay, so we're going to have value. We're building our book of business, so we got freebies. There's no pressure on our social media. Okay, I'm closing and following up behind closed doors. I'm consistent with my content so that you can see I'm still eager and open for your business. And the last part of that, which if you on my email list, I'm sorry, because I know I'll be hitting y'all in their inbox, but I want you to know that I am open and eager for your business, okay? That is the 5-day email method. How many of us know email marketing is not dead? Who here has a company that you know they're going to email you? You know, if you go search your inbox, they got something for you. There's a couple of them out there that are notorious that we always joke about. Connie said Fashion Nova. Gonna give it to you. Anissa said Coach gonna email me. I've been peeped their email marketing schedule. Shein, Temu, Shein. Oh, Bath and Body Works gonna give it to you. They gonna baby Bath and Body Works go. I know if I'm at the register, I can pull up the latest email for it. I can pull it up in line. What does that say though? It's so reliable. And it's still reliable to me, even when I forget about it, even when I don't buy from it. It's that reliable to where when my need arises for it, I know for a fact I can depend on it. Does your customer feel that way about you? That is some immense trust that is going to keep my loyalty for years. This is why I'm telling us to be patient. This is why I'm not coming on here. I ain't not talking about no making no $10,000 a month, no 6-figure years, none of that. I'm not telling you none of that today. But I'm telling you, if you build that type of trust with people, I don't have to tell nobody what type of sales gonna follow for their business, because you probably thought about it already. You're like, ooh, I really can hit XYZ with that. Okay, Sierra said Pizza Hut too, baby. It is. It's selling the same old pizza. They to be throwing a little cheeseburger. I did, baby. They be doing the simplest stuff, and I be like, I better stop overthinking Conquer. Yep. Rashana said the travel. Oh, Southwest gonna burn you up too. $59 flight where? Girl, please. I guess that's their freebie lead magnet to lure you in, thinking it's a $59 flight. The 5-day email method. She said, never for a flight I want to take. I know they gonna fly me to Waco, middle of nowhere. I want your customers to feel that way about y'all. It's so reliable. is so reliable. Listen to the words I'm talking about. It's so reliable that when I need it, I know it's going to be there. I know that they're not going to be making statuses mad because I'm not buying, because they're focused on being more reliable and trustworthy. Knowing that that is ultimately what's going to attract people. Let's get into it. The 5-day email method. And ladies, let me tell y'all something too. Write this down. Your free information should be so good it scares you. Because some of y'all gonna give out some weak free information. It's gonna be so weak. We don't want that. We want bomb free information. Service-based ladies, life-changing free information. Connie that does branding, I should come off that call like, or their workshop or their freebie like, oh my God, I can do this. Because that's what I want my customers to see when they see my freebie. I can do this. That gives me permission to sell to them. Come on, y'all. Come on. When your customer sees with your freebie that they can do this, they can see this for themselves, they want to say, okay, well, what's next? Now I look at Connie freebie. Oh my God, I can't do a luxury rebrand. Oh my God, can't do that. Sheena just showed me how to XYZ. Okay, well, maybe I should call her. Come on, boo. I see your hand up.
Okay. So when we talking about freebie information, like what is something that you would say for somebody that sell products? Like, because mine is basically based off selling inspiration t-shirts, all based off of God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, all of the above, right? And I want, when people buy shirts, it's going to inspire them, it's going to embrace them. So these are not just regular shirts you're just gonna put on a t-shirt. No, I'm feeling down today, so I'm gonna put on a shirt that say, girl, I got this. Like, I'm gonna put on a shirt that's gonna embrace my day. So what freebie can I give out? Maybe like a devotional or like I don't know. Like, what can I do?
Round table in the chat, y'all, while I talk. Round table in the chat for, is it Davana or
It's Davana.
Is it Davana?
Davonna.
You said Davana?
Davonna. Yep.
Perfect. I want to rename you just so I don't forget. I'm so sorry, Davana.
Okay, no, you fine. You fine.
Stephanie says ebook, make a book to remind us God is still with us. Rashana said on tool on how to take care of the shirt to help it make it last. I got some ideas. Those are 2 good ones. And I want us to round table in the chat and give Davana some ideas about freebies. She said it's inspirational Christian apparel. You said shirts, right?
Yeah.
I think at the core of that, products are a little bit different. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the chat, because I'm watching the chat. I think at the core of that is me feeling like I'm a part of some type of community. I think at the core of that is you being my source of inspiration. When I talked about reliability, I know if I go to Davana page, she got a word for me that's gonna bless me. I know she got some inspiration for me that's gonna pull me out of the trenches of what I'm going through right now. And that's so reliable and it's so life-changing for me that when I want a apparel or that person that's into that, the first place I'm coming is your shop.
I agree.
I think community, when I hear that, I think a group of women where y'all, baby, they know Davana is their chef's kisses. She gonna come through for us. She changes life for us. She inspires us. And baby, I have to have a shirt, because this thing right here that she gives me every day, baby, it keeps me going. I have to have a shirt. In fact, I want 3 shirts. You know?
Yeah.
I second that.
Have any ideas or anything?
No, I definitely wear, even I'm looking at the comments and everything in the chat. I definitely agree with that. And when I say I am her, when you said you've been off for 3 years, girl, at this point, just do it, because I have built so much community, and then soon I will stop. Like, I will stop, and I felt like consistency is definitely the missing part of where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So when you said that, that convicted me all over again. And walking this lifestyle, even in the comments, I'm like seeing y'all in the chat, the round table, let's say the round table, right? And I'm seeing y'all like us seeing you walk the lifestyle, do the lifestyle, and that's literally what they've been watching me just doing it and loving. I already built the community, and I just know like as soon as I do it, it's gonna blow up. But just this is not for me. This is for God. This is for His kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So I thank y'all just for giving me the confirmation also, and just giving me more ideas on where to start at.
Yes, I love it.
I
Also,
wanted
can
to
I add?
piggyback. Go ahead, Anika. I'll wait.
Are you sure? I feel like your experiences with the Lord. So, like, you know, make sure that you're spending time with prayer and things like that. That way you can hear what the Holy Spirit is trying to minister to you. And invite him in on that. How am I going to speak to your people, Lord? It needs to be encouraging, you know. This is a hard walk. So I feel like being transparent about that, like even you backside or just what the Lord has shown you, you know, make it personal, lifestyle, because it is a lifestyle. You cannot, you know, it's a lifestyle. So I feel like that, and that's where you would get my support. I know for sure. Like I would love to see a believer just, you know, just your walk with Christ.
Yeah,
That's how you're gonna reach your customers.
Connie,
yeah.
thank you, Anissa. That's perfect. And Rashana, I'm a blast through because I don't want us to go over time. I want to leave a few time for questions. But Connie has the best idea, I think. And she said like a Bible study. If your freebie was a monthly Bible study, baby, everybody on there be getting one of them shirts. Baby, you get me full of that Holy Ghost, that Holy Spirit. And you got me a buy two for 25, 24 hours after this Bible study. Girl, please. I want my shirt. She said it was Steffi's idea. Steffi, great idea.
And then have them wear the shirts for the Bible study.
Oh, come on.
Like, come, let's do Bible study with us.
Once you tap in here, they're gonna want to.
Facts.
They're not even going to. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you start going to CrossFit. You know what I'm saying? Or when you like you just become, you're like, hey, no, I need a shirt. You know, like I'm a part of something. I guess that's really what it boils down to. She said, I want to go to Bible study with a shirt. I know, right? For real. Okay,
Right.
let's through this 5-day email method, y'all. I'm a blast through this so that we have time to talk before we wrap up at 12:30. So we're talking a lot about being reliable. And I'm sure, or I hope that everybody's here is really thinking about, man, I really need to be more valuable to pull these people in. And you can see that once you pull them in, the sales will be inevitable for you. So a good way. Now, if you're just starting, and the idea of email marketing makes your head spin, then listen to this, but do not force yourself to execute it right now. But for those of you that are like, hey, I got to stop playing. I got to build this. I got to do the content. I got to do the freebie. And I really need to do the emails. I'm going to show you a way to get consistent with it. So the purpose of the 5-day email is for you to schedule more emails consistently without guesswork. You can nurture your leads every single day using this method. And emailing often lets your customer know, what did we say? I'm eager for your business. Bath and Body Works is eager for my business. They don't even care that I ain't been there in a year. They don't care. They like, damn, hey, we got counters on sale this Saturday, girl. I know you've been here in 2 years. That's how reliable it is. So on Mondays, or when we sit down to do our emails, we're not sitting down trying to come up with something new. Can I release y'all from thinking that everything that you do in your business has to be so brand new and so creative that you're spending 6 hours on an email that 10% of your list is going to open, which is fine? Can I release somebody from that? On Mondays, we do this cadence. We greet our reader. Hello, first name. Happy Monday. Hope you have an amazing week. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever fits your brand. Tell them what's coming up. This week, you know, if it's Devonna's business, Ladies, have you been wondering if you should, ladies, do you know the difference between intuition and anxiety? Well, if you've been thinking about that, I'm gonna be going live on that this Tuesday. A little testimonial. I worked with Deb last year, and now she has gotten off her anxiety medication. Da 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 da. If you want to be like this, follow us on Instagram. We're not sitting down doing a whole novel about how XYZ happened and all of this and all of that. It is 100% beneficial to the reader. That's our cadence on Mondays. But guess what you would have to know? You would have to know what the world you got going on inside your business. Because a day-to-day girlie can't do this. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Okay. That way our Monday emails turn into this. Hello, such and such. Praise the Lord. Don't you know the Lord is good? This week, I'm going to be teaching you ladies how to overcome your self-esteem using these 5 tips that saved me in the midst of the worst season of depression in my life. I helped my friend with this. She rejoicing in the Lord, dancing all over the street. If you want to be like this, come follow us on Instagram. I ain't selling you nothing. I'm 100% beneficial. It's going to take me 5 minutes to whip this thing together as long as I got this. Get organized and have some motion in your business and some value behind closed doors. Tuesday, greet the reader. Good morning. Praise the Lord. Let's conquer the day, whatever. Did you know that 93% of people who start their business knew nothing about marketing? I'm going to be showing you 3 things that you absolutely have to do if you're under 5 years in business. Come follow me on Instagram. This is the format on Tuesdays. I said it's simple, not necessarily easy. But what did we talk about in the beginning? If I have predictable, simple routines in my business, I can have results. If I know how to be educational online, give value, have a good freebie. I know I work my book of business behind closed doors. Okay? I'm going to stay top of mind. I'm going to schedule out the videos, schedule out the emails. And when people download that freebie, baby, I'm on you like white on rice. Because you're telling me, hey, I'm interested. Spend time on your freebies, ladies. The trust is so immense when you do that. Product-based ladies, be a walking, talking, living, breathing example of your product. A walking, talking, living, breathing example of your product. If you say skincare, or Steffi's in the chat, baby Steffi, I don't think I've ever seen Steffi without jewelry on before. Have you, Sierra? Ever. Not in the Conquer Club, not on live.
And you won't. And you won't.
A walking, talking, breathing example of what I sell. Anissa Skincare. I'm going to assume a morning routine, an evening routine. You talking about my face was like this in August, now it's like this in June. You know what I'm saying? Walking, talking, living, breathing example of what I offer. And you're like, oh, wait. It builds immense trust. Nakia, even with you being service-based, same thing. A walking, talking, living, breathing example of what I offer. If it's about lifestyle and wellness, baby, you're going to see me be the epitome of it. And you're going to wish you could get like me. And not in a way where it's like, but it's because I believe in this so much. I'm going to do this regardless if y'all buy or not. And because that's so enticing and so good, I'm going to help you with freebies. And you're going to be begging me to say, hey, what else can I buy to Okay? All of us women here that are birthing businesses out of passions, this is your assignment, to go walk your walk. All that talking we doing, we got to go be knee deep in there, waist deep in there. For real. It will change your life. You are not just selling a product or service, because baby, we got a million more options besides you. Same for me. Hey, we got a million gazillion more options. And then during COVID, that quadrupled times 66 billion times 999,000 times 2 million options. Be more valuable, be consistent, follow up, and be clear. And can I give permission to somebody to keep it simple?
Thank you for that permission, because I needed that bad. I've been making it complicated as can be.
Me too. I used to be the same way
Wait,
too.
I don't even get it. And I'm seeing the ads from these other things, like, well, not small businesses, but like Dove and things like that. And I'm paying attention to how simple they're making it. And I'm just like, you're overthinking this, like that thing.
Yeah. That major pain point that they have, Donna, for life insurance is, oh my God, if something happens to me, what about my family? Or something happened to somebody I love, what in the world are we gonna do if we gotta bury them out of the blue?
Exactly.
That is at the core of what you talk about all day, every day, up and down, left and right. You're gonna feel so repetitive, it's gonna make your stomach turn. Talk about it again. Because if we follow you, that's what we're here for. If I follow a makeup page, guess what I want to see you talk about 24/7? Makeup. Same thing for your business. Same thing for your business. Same thing for your business. I was overthinking that, and my coach looked at me and said, girl, your business name is Conquer. Stay right there. I was thinking, girl, I'm all left field. She said, you got the simple. And I was like, light bulb. Makes sense. The only thing Charmin focuses on is how soft the tissue is. That's the only thing they focus on.
Deb, it's so funny that you say that, because I'm 32 and I remember when I was 7 and they was talking about how soft that tissue was, and they still talking about it.
It's the only pain point you care about. When you're standing there and you're debating between, should I get this soft Charmin or this cardboard that's $1.25? I think I would pay the $2.75 for the Charmin. But it's the only pain point you think, because you know that sandpaper for $2, it gonna be good now and terrible for you later. And Charmin know that. They know that ahead of time. And you be like, man, I better grab this Charmin, because if not, I'm gonna be SOS. I'm gonna be out of there one day. That's gonna be it for me.
Right, as soon as you go to use that toilet paper that ain't Charmin, baby, especially if you got nails on, baby, you gotta do that little wipe.
I gotta get you. Let me